That was terrible.
That was crap. That was garbage. This place sucks.
Overreaction Monday on a Tuesday.
All right, Christopher, you've got the floor. What do you have over there?
Excited. You guys want to come over and watch the Super Bowl tonight?
No. It's already been played. Sorry. Yeah, your Patriots lost. Sorry. Convincingly. Sorry.
Good to see you guys.
Wow. I mean, that was
I'm not overreacting. I'm just reacting.
I'm saying, he's hurting. That was a little unnecessary.
I apologized 3 times.
The more I think,
I said sorry.
The more I think
But you
about
didn't mean
it, of all the disappointing Boston championship, because there's been so many that they've played in the championship. This one hurts the least.
Not insufferable.
This one hurts the least.
Yeah, because
Not
you've
insufferable.
already won.
Totally sufferable. Oh, is that your first topic?
No, actually.
Oh, God. All right.
Talking a lot about Sam Darnold. Can't get enough of this story. Like I said on the pod yesterday, I think when we think about the 2025 season, we're going to remember the Sam Darnold redemption arc the most. He's going to be the only quarterback from the 2018 class to win a Super Bowl.
That's great. Come on.
I wish.
All right. Come on.
Whoa. I mean, what are we at now?
Really? We're 8 years in, boys.
What
Has
happens?
Josh Allen and Lamar even been to one?
And how dare you? How do you not know
Crickets.
that if in 12 years from now, 44-year-old father of 11, Josh Rosen gets a phone call?
To what, come coach?
I think he's an MBA now.
Whatever. All right. It's overreaction. Onward, sir. Onward.
You're going to flat out dismiss when he's the only one who's made it?
Onward. Let's go.
That is derelict of duty on your part.
Onward. What an overreaction.
I don't know, though, man, because Mason Rudolph's in that class. So
Okay,
clip
very good.
this
Look
off.
at you going deep.
Clip
just
this
saying.
off
What
and
else?
play it at
Okay.
Josh Allen's Hall of Fame.
Okay.
The Rams, guys, got to be feeling the worst.
Why would they
the Super-
play that at Josh Allen's Hall of Fame that he never won one?
Because he's probably going
And Chris Brockman called it the
I'm
Tuesday
saying
after
that I
Super Bowl
called it.
60 in this segment.
We'll play it on our show.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case, he might not make the Hall of Fame.
Of all the teams feeling the worst yesterday watching, the Rams are feeling the worst watching the Super Bowl from home, thinking that could have been us.
You had no idea I was going to ask that of Mark
did
Schlereth
not.
before, nor did I have any idea this would be.
I did not, but yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they were the ones closest because the Vikings fans are like, that could have been us too.
Yeah, but they weren't a Super Bowl.
But that's a whole season's worth of having to get through. That offensive line was not protecting J.J. McCarthy nor Carson Wentz either.
Right.
They were all banged up.
Right.
I think Denver fans are like, all we had to do was get the referees call the holding call in the end zone against the Bills that we deserved to have called for us for a walk-off safety, and there wouldn't have been any more action that caused Bo Nix to break his ankle. And we could have made it to the Super Bowl with him, and we could have been the champs. I know I just gave you a lot of tinfoil hat, sunny in Philadelphia, string on the bulletin board stuff. But I think this is a proper reaction. What else over there, Chris?
So close. What it came down to that Zach Charbonnet just picking up the ball for the 2-point conversion.
That's another one of those two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
so random.
There's a lot of moments for Rams fans to sit there, and the Rams maybe to sit there and think that should be us.
I know Will Campbell spoke today in New England, said he had a ligament tear this season, and apologized for not speaking after the game. This is the last day I'm going to pile on Will Campbell. The Patriots should have taken Ted McMillan or traded down for Colston Loveland in last year's draft at 4th overall.
Well, I mean, talk about playing the result, man.
We knew those guys were good coming into
No,
the draft.
I still think this is an overreaction. You weren't a Ted McMillan away from beating the Seahawks, bud. You also weren't Colston Loveland away from this.
That was literally anyone else playing on the left side.
You
of the
needed
line,
to have
right?
you needed to have a better, I guess, backup plan or a better plan just in case. I just think the Seahawks were the better team, and at the end of the day, neither of these two guys, it would be great to have them. Let's see what happens with Will Campbell. I mean, you heard what Mark Schlereth said in hour 2 earlier this hour. Teron Armstead, frequent guest of this show, he tweeted out that everything he sees technique-wise from Will Campbell is fixable. So,
Yeah,
they got the right staff to figure it out. Let's
similar video.
Overreaction. What else you got?
All right, a couple more. Let's talk about John Schneider. Phenomenal run that he's on as Seahawks GM.
Yes.
He's stolen the belt away from Howie Roseman.
Oh,
Best
boy.
GM in the NFL.
Well, buddy.
Man.
Talk about recency bias.
Brett Veach is
Oh,
sitting here like,
He's done a great. Howie Roseman
Stolen the belt.
and Ozzie Newsome coming into the season were the only general managers in the history of the NFL to win 2 Super Bowls with a different coach and a different quarterback each time. John Schneider is the third, but John Schneider is the first to have both of those Super Bowls have completely new rosters. There was no overlap at all. So I'll say this is a proper reaction in that regard. I thought you were going to say that John Schneider's on a path to the Hall of Fame, where he then makes it, and at some point, Bill Belichick still isn't in, and he's the general manager that says no.
Rich, before you answer this
Instead
question,
of Bill Polian.
Good, I like that.
You like that one? I'm trying to be recent.
you guys know that Jerry Jones is a GM in the NFL.
Okay.
I'm just
My bad.
I'm just making sure you know that before you answer the question.
What?
My bad.
Yeah.
My
Does
bad.
this change anything? Or
All right. Now we have no time for one more.
Last one, guys.
Give me a drop. Give me the drop.
Well, it's not a
Give me
one more drop. It's just,
Give me a drop.
It was part of the
You think we need one more?
thing.
All right, we'll get one more.
It was just part of the segment.
That's Richard Kine's best friend.
that is true.
You have one more. I did not know.
Yeah, Richard Kine doesn't know my son.
Imagine saying that George Clooney is your best friend.
The roommate story with the cat thing.
It's the best.
Hilarious. If you don't know it, just look it up.
Hank Azaria does a great imitation of Richard Kine, where I'll say this because he did this all the time because Richard played poker early on in the poker game that I play in because Hank invited him and we all did. I'll tell this story real quick. He's like, I was going to hang with you, but George called and I'd rather do that.
I mean,
Which he may or may not have actually said to Hank at one point. But anyway, we digress. Give me the one more. Give me the one more. Go
Did
for
you
it.
know there's a whole other sport going on called basketball right now?
Hey, we got Dwight Howard
I had
and
no
we've
idea.
got Brian Windhorst in studio tomorrow to help turn the
I
page.
had no idea.
Yeah, buddy. What else you got?
James Harden's taking the Cavs to the finals,
Okay.
baby.
Okay.
I mean,
I can't wait to ask Windhorst tomorrow. It's like, who ordered the Code Red and Intuit with the beard? Like, what happened there? Do we know?
I'm excited to meet.
Did I miss that throughout
Yeah.
Super Bowl week?
I looked at the schedule and saw he was coming in.
I was like, oh, baby, I got so excited. Whitney's coming.
Sure,
in.
why not? Why not?
who ordered it? That's a great question.
I mean, they look pretty good last night.
well, it's crazy because the Clippers have the best record in the league since
I know.
the All-Star break.
I know. And Harden's like, I don't want to be here anymore. Or they decided, like, this is the time we can't get any more value for him than we're going to get. Darius will get 10 years younger,
Yeah.
Or is this all fallout from the Pablo Torre
Who
investigation?
the heck knows?
All I know
what's
is
going
Kawhi
on?
put up 40 the other night. I mean,
Kawhi might get suspended.
Here we know. I mean, lots to talk about tomorrow, but this is a proper reaction, I think. Why not, Chris?
but we didn't give him an answer. Oh,
I just
why not?
said. I
Why
just-
not? Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, you just went higher register. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.